even in doing this program or show, YouTube channel, YouTube channel.
Hi, welcome to our channel.
I'm Susie.
And I'm Ness, and this is
Mom and Daughter Talk,
where we hope to inspire, encourage, and uplift your mother-daughter relationships. So today we are going to do a video on getting to know us.
Yes, absolutely.
And so we came up with 3 different questions. So these are very candid answers.
Yes, it's spontaneous, so we don't know what the other one's gonna say. So
yeah,
there we go.
Okay, so I'll ask the first question.
Okay.
The question is, drum roll please. Name 3 words that describe you best.
I would say creative, giving, and resilient.
Resilient. Why would you say creative?
Gosh, ever since I can remember, even as a little child, I always liked working with my hands, whether it be drawing or even, I had a nice collection of Barbie dolls, but after I got through with them, all of them had like mohawks and pixie cuts and all kinds of things that I did with their hair, and then created clothes for them. I love fashion, even like, oh gosh, I remember in elementary school or middle school looking through Vogue magazines and different things like that. So my mom was into fashion as well. So I grew up in New York, a lot of fashion around me, and I always knew that I had to do something with my hands as far as even a career, because otherwise, and those that are creative out there, when you're creative and you don't get to use your creativity, it can be stifling. It can be feeling suppressed. I won't say oppressed, but suppressed, so definitely creative. Name 3 adjectives that describe you best, Ness. Oh, that kind of rhyme. Best, Ness.
You're a rapper now?
No. I don't think I'll rap as a Christmas
present. Yeah. Okay, 3 words that describe me. I would say I am adventurous, a leader, and I am a thinker.
Okay. Expound.
Okay. Well, I say I'm a leader because
you like to boss people around. I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Leaders don't do that. I like to delegate.
A true leader doesn't yet.
No, but I'm a leader because I feel like I'm a visionary too. So I can see the end result, and I'm very administrative. So I'm like very structured, and I can lead teams into how do we get there? How do we, solve this problem? And I think that ties in line with me being a leader and a thinker. And I think about the future a lot. And so I'm very like goal oriented and yeah, I'm just like, okay, practically, let's get this done. How are we going to get this done? You on board? Let's go. Get on my boat.
Right. And I also think you have a gift of knowing people's strengths and weaknesses. So if you have a team of people, you know who fits where. That's a gift. Yeah. I see that in you. Seen that in you since you were a child.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And also too, let me interject in saying that gift of administration, even in doing this program or show, YouTube channel. Even in doing this YouTube channel, I've seen where she's definitely more organized and administrative, coming up with topics and different things like that, which has helped me because it gives me a structure, whereas I'm definitely more fluid, and spontaneity is the spice of life and all that. So it's a good fit. Right? Yeah. Some people like baking because it's more scientific and structured. Some people like cooking. I like to add a little pinch of this and that and everything else.
Okay, question number 2.
Okay.
What makes you laugh the most?
I think the thing that makes me laugh is spontaneous humor. I love the organic spontaneity of laughter. So, okay, sense of the humor. Okay, I have been told that I'm a little corny, which, okay, I concede I'm a little corny. Yes, I am. But one of my best friends is corny as well. And so we get along really well. And she's a little corny. I passed down the corn to her just a little bit.
No.
I don't deny it.
No corn chips, no corn tortillas, corn on the cob. No, just like.
And goofy. I like to be playful. And really, I got that from my dad, really, because he, I remember even as a little child, wow, he would have his friends over. He had these 5 college and high school friends that he had for life, right? So they would come over, and I remember being like in elementary school or something, but they would like stay up and talk, and he would come up with these one-liners, and the whole room would just bust up. I don't know, I just love to laugh. I think life is so serious, and some components of life are serious and you should take it seriously.
Yes.
However, in between the seriousness, let us laugh. Let us laugh, laugh, laugh.
Like a lettuce head. A head of lettuce.
Did I say she was corny? Case in point, I rest my case. What makes you laugh the most?
So I am very playful and I'm goofy as well. I get that from my mother. But I don't know. I like when people fall.
Oh, right.
When they, like, you know how people trip? I think when I was younger, I used to like, when we would be walking, I would trip my friend or somebody. And, you know, one of those little kid trips, not like a, let me push you down.
The stairs.
Yeah, but I would trip them and then, you know, they trip a little and I just get a kick out of it. So, you know, even growing up, when I see people fall, of course, I'm making sure you're okay. And typically if you're getting up and you're laughing as well, like, I just be dying. I don't even know. And then I also like the little witty banters back and forth. Man.
Talking about falling, this is a moment in life I wish I would have captured because it was one of the times that I saw my daughters laugh just hysterically for minutes on end. We were at the park. My other daughter did a cartwheel. So Vanessa was going to mimic that cartwheel. So from what I understand, because my back was turned, unfortunately, she tried to do a cartwheel and landed blap on her face. I love the fact that not only does she laugh at other people when they fall, but she laughs at herself.
Yeah, that one hurt. That's like,
I wish I was able to film that one so bad.
What you gonna do with it?
Laugh at it, because I knew you were okay, like you said, because you got up, so you were okay, but
don't send it to nobody. No, but that is something I will never forget because we were at the park, you know, open grass. I was like a teenager. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna run like a gymnast. I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna do a cartwheel.
Wow.
And I'm just gonna be like, ta-da!
10.
Yeah, no, so I was running like full speed ahead. And then I jump up in the air and I'm like, wait, I can't do this. And then I just fall.
You can't decide not to do something midair.
It just was going so fast. I was like, I can't do this. And I just fell on my face.
Oh, yeah.
Question number 3.
Okay.
Would you say that you cry a lot?
Yes. I do. I can cry on a spectrum of things. I can cry when someone is hurting, for sure. I'm compassionate, especially on the inside. Like I am compassionate. And so when someone is hurting, yeah, it breaks my heart. When I think about certain things too long, I cry. And only 2 things that I can think of that really do that is my dad's passing, because I had a great relationship with my dad. I'm definitely a bona fide daddy's girl. So when I think about him and how much I miss him, I can cry. Then the other is, the love and goodness of the Lord. If I think about it that too long, I really can cry. So if I ever go into acting, that would be my motivation. If they wanted me to cry on the spot, those 2 subject matters would make me cry. Like I said, the goodness of the Lord, when I'm before the Lord, like in worship and things, yeah. So I do it purposely in the morning usually so that I'm not wearing any makeup, because if I do it while I'm wearing makeup, I got to go back and reapply the makeup. So it's just,
Yeah, when I go to church, I decided I don't wear makeup.
Yeah.
I just wear glasses.
No need to.
Because the tears just start falling, and then sometimes I don't even wear glasses because then I get tears on my glasses. And I'm just like, look, I'm coming as I is, like, for real, for real.
I think you already answered the question. You do cry a lot as well?
Man, I cry so much. And it's crazy because I've always been like the strong person. Like I have to be strong for everybody. And even in friend groups, I just always had this thing in me where I'm like, I want to be portrayed as strong. Even when like I'm at my lowest or very vulnerable, I don't want anybody to know or to see it. So I grew up actually like hiding my tears and never crying, you know? But then I started, you know, I was depressed back in college. And so I sought out therapy and counseling. And the first thing she said, I'll never forget, she was like, you know, you try to hide your vulnerability and you do it very well. She picked that up like on the first session. Whoa. I was like, no, I don't.
As you're hiding.
And then like
no, I don't.
I know. And then every session she would like keep bringing it up. So then I'm like, do I? That was like 5 years ago up until now. Like I see my growth like crazy. So my growth is so much so that I cried. I cried in Winnie the Pooh. I'll cry in movies. I'll cry when I'm, of course, like praying before God and coming before him with everything I have. That also, I feel like spiritually wise, like I do cry a lot more. And I think we're supposed to have compassionate hearts. So my heart has definitely been
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Light.
Yeah, it's wonderful watching you unfold as a woman and as a woman of God. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Talking about Winnie the Pooh, we saw that together. Yeah. I just want to ask you, which character best describes you? Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Because think about it, they're very distinct.
Oh,
you got Tigger.
Okay, so I'm not Tigger because he's just hyper and all over the place.
Yes.
I'm not Eeyore because I'm very much so an encourager and extrovert. I'm not Winnie the Pooh because I feel like he needs Christopher Robin to live his life. And to be happy.
I didn't even pick that up.
Piglet is so sweet. There's a lot. Piglet is so sweet. I'm not that sweet though. I guess I would be the kangaroos. Now, they don't have big parts in the movies, but I would say kangaroos because, you know, it's a mama and she got her little baby in her pouch. I feel like when it's time to have my little babies, you know, I keep it with me type of thing in the pouch, you feel me? And then also because they be hopping around. I like to go. I like to
just bounce around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Adventurous. Remember she said that was one of her qualities.
Yes.
Are you going to ask me the same question or should I just answer it?
If you would like to answer, go ahead.
Well, I know definitely not Eeyore because the first time I saw that movie, that donkey got on my nerves so bad. He really did because I feel like really you have to see the negative and the lowest of every situation, and I understand as far as feeling overwhelmed and feeling even depressed, you know, and we'll cover that in a future episode. I'll be pretty transparent. There was a time in my life where I was a functioning depressant. And see, when you're functioning, you don't know you're depressed because you're moving around. Anyway, table that. And even in real life, like hanging around someone that has the spirit of Eeyore, it's even his name, Eeyore, it's just depressing. And I'm like I said, I know we go through seasons of hard times and I'm not trying to belittle that, but I think that there's always a better future because the word says so. That's one of God's promises that, yeah, he acknowledges that weeping will endure for an evening, for a night,
but joy
comes in the morning. Absolutely. And there's just so many scriptures about hope and about the Lord being the lifter of our head that when I see a character like that, after a while, or in real life, it's just like, I got to keep my distance and pray for him because I want to kind of like,
Yeah. So that's why it bugs you so much. I'm like, what is your problem with Eeyore? Yeah, classic.
Yeah, he's classic. All right.
Last question.
Okay.
What do you do in your spare time?
I love information. I love education. So meaning, like even my favorite genres of movies are actually documentaries or comedies. So I love to either laugh, or like really just, I love biographies. I love how things are made, the origins of words. I like to also read. I like to read a lot. I want to read for information, for self-help, and something that helps me grow and stay progressive. Whether it be about business, I love business. I'm kind of nerdy in some ways, you know, but proud of it. I'm definitely a hair nerd for sure. I like playing my guitar because it takes me to another place. When I close my eyes and I just play, it just takes me before the Lord. It just takes me to another scenery than I'm in. Actually, I remember there would be times where I would have a break in between my job. And at the time I was living very close to my job. I lived up the street. So during my lunch break, I would drive up the street and strap on my guitar, turn on the fan and play songs and worship songs and pretend I was walking along the beach. So really, music can really take you away from where you are. And so I like that. So things like that. That's what I do in my prayer. And then, I like spending time with people that I love. So this one right here, my close friends and family, just, people that I love. Intimate groups, love it. Yeah. Why are you laughing?
You're just such a mom. I don't know.
And thus the show.
Okay, well, what I like to do in my spare time, thank you for asking, is I love to be in my word every day. Really, I've been exercising, you know, at home. I've been really liking writing letters to people. I know it's like really old school, but that's just something I love to do. I've even sent a letter via mail. for like the first time. I'll journal a lot. And this is all like new to me too, because I've always been a numbers girl. So, you know,
Right.
I like dealing with finances. I like budgeting. I also do that. So I budget monthly to make sure, you know, I'm on this get out of debt free journey.
Cent.
Every cent, yes, because, you know, we have a future to think of. We got legacy, we got future kids, we got to, you know, provide for. So we need that monetary, you know, resource. Oh, I watch a lot of YouTube.
Right.
Which is funny how we're doing a YouTube channel now. I never thought I would be doing YouTube. Neither one of us. So
Never.
I watch a lot of Christian-based people who just add value to my life and to my spiritual walk.
That's good.
And there's so many of them I didn't even know.
That's good.
I have my own room, thank you, Jesus. So I'll just be in the room blasting music and dancing in the mirror.
And we don't have soundproof walls, just FYI.
Oh, well.
But she doesn't care.
I got my own room. So thank you for joining us. We hope that you enjoyed this webisode. And this was only part 1.
Absolutely.
So we're coming back with a part 2. And on part 2, we're going to be asking questions with this little game, this card game that we have. And it should be fun.
Absolutely. And let me say that the reason that we want you to get to know us is because we want to get to know you. So in any kind of conversation with anybody, in order to make them feel comfortable, let's say to open up or different things like that, you too have to be able to open up. And so that's the goal. It's not being egocentric or whatever, but we want to, you know, present ourselves to you, and hopefully we can connect and move on from there.
We're just going to be as transparent as we possibly can. And we know authenticity, transparency goes a long way.
Absolutely.
So we pray that this just reaches all the people who it's supposed to reach. And until next time,
have an amazing day.